They think they're gonna get nursed. See that? Welcome back to the homestead. We've got a major announcement today. We have baby bunnies, and lots of them. We've had 3 different litters in the middle of January, in the middle of the snow. So we're gonna give you an update on that right now and tell you about our rabbit colony and why we built it the way we did and what we think of the success. That's coming up. Okay, so Becca did the rabbits this morning, and she could tell like that our burrows that are here, that they were covered up. And so that's always a good sign that the mamas have been busy being mamas and having babies. And so she went and checked the coolers, and sure enough, there's 3 of them. Now, if you haven't seen any of our other
Sorry, just showing them they're covered up.
So our rabbit colonies, if you want to know a little bit more about how we build them, check out on our playlist under rabbits and you'll see. Okay, so some of our other videos show a little bit more about how we built this colony, but I really like this setup because we're in the middle of winter and we have it so our rabbits can go on these upside down planter buckets. These are the buckets that like large trees come in. So we have a hole going in here that drops them down, and then a corrugated pipe going right outside the rabbit hutch to some insulated coolers. And I really like that system because we've had our coldest part of this winter, really last week. And it hasn't been like crazy cold, but it's been down to about 0 degrees. And so we're having our babies in the coldest time, and we use those insulated coolers to help the moms keep the babies nice and warm. So let's go back and check them out. Okay, by the way, if you're here because you saw our video with the Provident Preppers, so they gave us this idea. I mean, I cannot tell you how many times we've struggled being able to shut our door because the rabbits will kick dirt up here and then the door won't shut. So we just put a little piece of wood there to keep all of their poop or compost in. And now it shuts like it's supposed to. All right, come over here. So our the corrugated pipes go underneath the ground and underneath this part of the shed to the back part of our, that's a little bit, sorry, it's been snowing here, so. Okay. So which one do I want to show them first, Becca? Let's give them the good news first. Okay. Probably this one here?
Sure.
Okay. So the best news is over here at the end. And we want to be careful. I don't want to drip on them. Can you see that? Can you see all the babies down there?
All settled in. Looks like they've been fed and...
See them moving down there?
Is there movement?
Yeah. Here, maybe I'll back up and just... Yes, I'm in shorts. See those little guys?
Cute.
All right, so there's one. Is this the second one?
Yeah, close that a little tighter. Then the third one now.
So these are just regular coolers that we cut a hole in. So we have the 6-inch corrugated pipe coming into them.
Yeah,
and
you can kind of see the pipe right there.
Oh yeah, here's some pipe. Oh, look at this. Here's number 2. They think they're gonna get nursed. See that? That is so cute. Okay, now we do want to be realistic here. I'm just gonna peek in this one, Becca, before I give my rant.
There's nothing there.
Oh.
Someone's putting grass in there.
Someone's putting grass in there. Now, when rabbits are in cages, you can be a lot more controlled. When they're in a colony, if you're a little bit unorganized like we are, we have several does, and if we were able to maybe pay a little bit closer attention, we'd probably know exactly which one of these boxes was which doe. But we're busy and we don't. So we have an issue over here. Viewer discretion advice. We have one colony that has failed. The mom, probably one of our new moms, has abandoned. So she didn't prepare any nest. We didn't catch it in time, probably happened overnight. And so those babies were basically born without any winter protection. So the insulated cooler would help them, but obviously if mom's neglected them, she's not putting fur over them, she's not nursing them, and they died. And so in a normal situation, we still will give a new mom at least one failed attempt. After a second attempt, you got a bad mom, time to go take her to the hawks. So in this particular case, this is a downside of our colony, is I don't necessarily know for sure which one of these mamas neglected her babies. So if we have it happen again, then we'll have to pay closer attention, and which is hard to do on a busy homestead. So
isolate her probably.
So let's end on a good note. And I want you to think about, I think that's pretty remarkable. We're in the middle of January, and we're just trying to make it more insulated and the best conditions we can to help the two good mamas out. Because I mean, the second one, holy crud, there's probably 12 or more babies right there. So that's going to be really good, because here in about 3 to 4 months, they will be ready to either be replacement does or send them off to the meat truck. All right, since we're out here, I'll let you come check some eggs with me. You know what? Our chickens have been producing eggs better in the winter than they have in the summer. And what we attribute it to is we've actually been dealing with a lot of herbs, and we've been throwing our extra herbs out to the chickens, and they have been phenomenal. So there's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 eggs. 10, 11. Booyah. By the way, tell me what you think about my chicken run. And one more there. I lost count. I'm multitasking. Anyway, again, we're in the middle of January when they should be molting, but we've found that in the winter time, if you can just increase their protein, so if you've got some extra meat, throw them out. And in this case, our birds, with the extra herbs that we've been giving them, their yolks are very dark, and that's been awesome. So anyway, there is your update on the chickens. Now, tell me what you think about my chicken run. Seriously, I mean, I know it needs to be painted again, but if that thing is not as cute a chicken run as you've ever seen, then I don't know what is. Actually, if you have other chicken ideas, maybe put them in the comments, because I know a lot of people read comments, those that are setting up their own homestead. We have really loved this one though. If I were doing it again, I actually think I would build that all the way down to the ground. I have them up, and there's wire. I just think it'd be warmer for them, for it to be like just almost like a little shed. I still would probably do it narrow like that. And I definitely would do the egg boxes like that. Very easy for me to get to. And then the other thing I would do is I would actually make this door a full door all the way to the ground, so I could walk in to the chicken run and take care of them. But you can see I've got this wire, like this wire floor here. And they've kind of, punched through that part over there. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why they need to be up off the ground. I just thought it would be nice to let their poop settle down, but it just doesn't really do that. It just kind of settles on the screen. And so, anyway, chickens are a massive part of our homestead. It's a massive part of having off-grid or protein that's produced outside of the system. So if you're trying to produce your own food, your own protein, backyard chickens, phenomenal way to do it. But also the core focus of this film, the backyard meat rabbits, phenomenal way to bring a little bit more in control the protein and the meat that your family eats. Look at my other rabbit videos. I get it. Rabbits are cute. I get it. We actually, I'd say we're about 50-50. 50% of them we will cut up and freeze dry and do whatever. And the other 50% we'll just sell to the meat truck, mainly because we're busy. We have 8 kids. and they're all very active, very talented, very outgoing. We are busier than heck. Plus we got this huge old greenhouse, baby. Anyway, there's your update on the chickens. Let me know if you want to hear more about them, and I'll make you a video on it. Okay, we're gonna come in here. I want to show you these birds. Look at how healthy they are. Look at their feathers. I mean, they are just looking so good. And look how many eggs we got today. Is that awesome? We got 12 eggs with this amount of chickens. I don't even know how many hens we have. So anyway, you keep these birds happy and they'll keep you happy with lots of amazing eggs. Man, I love it. We got this big bin of food here for them. And then they have access to the food on the back side. This front side we have closed up because it's prone to get all of the weather. And then we just use a big heated trough like that so that their water won't freeze and we don't have to fill it up as much. All right, thanks for watching another rabbit video. I just want to remind you that the homestead is not all about rabbits, because that's why a lot of you are here. A lot of our stuff is on the greenhouse, and the next video, I've got most of it completed, but the next video, we are going to go out into the greenhouse, because right now, in the middle of the snow, in the middle of winter, in the middle of Utah, we are going to be harvesting our lemons and our oranges and our passion fruit. So I'm going to make that video for you, and that'll come either later this week or next Monday. But remember to like and subscribe. That's what helps me want to do this for you. And if there's anything that you want to know in particular that will help you build your homestead or get you more motivated to be more prepared, to put more of your family's food sustainability into your own hands and relying less upon other people, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know, because that is my message. It is time to step it up. 2024 is going to be a crazy year. It's going to be a year that you want to do your preparations before things fall apart, not after. All right, see you next video. Okay, we'll be coming back for these, baby. My Tangelos are doing amazing. The bananas are doing amazing.